What's up, YouTube? Old Guy 379 here, and this trip I happen to have Mrs. Old Guy with me. May is, whether you know it or not, bring your wife in the truck with you month. Not really. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So anyway, maybe you notice I'm rocking a whole new hairdo here. I mean, I keep my head pretty well trimmed anyway, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger and bought one of those dumb head shaver things, and I like it. So for those of you guys that like the bald thing, check those out. They work pretty good. So just a quick little video here. We also have our dog with us. One of them, Lily, she's a miniature dachshund, only she's not really so miniature. She's kind of hefty. But for those of you that don't know, and I have talked about this in the past, but Brandy and I actually ran team together when I first met her. Hang on here. My dog's wanting water for some reason. Like maybe she's thirsty. I don't know. But anyway, when we first met, it was back in late 1999, and she'd barely driven a car, let alone driving a truck. So first thing I did, I told her, I said, well, I'm a truck driver, and guess what? You are going to have to ride along with me. Kind of get an idea of what my life is like and what I do and what the job entails. And wasn't long after that, early 2000, probably what, around April probably, we put you through CDL school. Yeah. And then when she graduated that, put her in a truck with me, and we run team for a little over a year. So she's got experience in the truck. She understands and knows what's going on. With her health issues that she had, you know, we've talked about that, where I got off the road and everything. She just wasn't really able to go along with me. Plus we had small kids at home at the time, so you can't just always leave your kids behind. You can't leave your dogs behind either, I guess. But so now our son's 17, be 18 here next year about this time, March of next year, I guess. And we decided it would be a good experience for him to spend a couple weeks at home by himself. His sister lives in the apartment right next door to us, so he's got somebody there to kind of help keep an eye on him. But he's doing good. He gets up and goes to school, does what he's supposed to do, and that's pretty cool. So she got to go with me this time for a couple weeks, and it's been great. You know, we're getting to reconnect, and I think for you guys that have been married for a long time, and maybe your wives never go with you or have only been with you a handful of times, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I think it's the best thing for your relationship. We got along way better when we were running team, cooped up in a truck 24/7, you know, for 3-4 weeks at a time, than really once she got off the truck to take care of the kids. So it's been a lot of fun. There's a lot more communication. It's super easy, especially as a man, to just call home, say hi, how things going, and then kind of tune everything out from there. All right, love you, have a good day, bye. And then, you know, you call again a little later, and you never really know what to talk about, because you don't know what's going on at home, and they don't know what's going on out here. So, you know, I think just from a relationship standpoint, guys, if you can get your significant other in the truck with you for a while, especially if they're of the mindset that you're only out here having a good time, you know, that really this job isn't all that hard, you know, because let's face it, you know, you call and you complain once in a while, but for the most part, if you're like me, you don't really complain a whole lot. You just tell them about all the cool stuff you saw and the good things that happen. You know, we had a delivery last night. Got there at 8 o'clock last night. Finally pulled away from the dock at 2:30 this morning. And you know, a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, maybe there wasn't a lot of physical labor involved in that. You know, we were just sitting and waiting. but the frustration that comes along with that, you know, even if you're getting paid detention pay as an owner operator, you know, I get paid for that after the second hour, but that's still, I mean, you know, if you got to go, you don't have time for that. Fortunately, we had overnight to go 50 miles down the road, which again, that kind of sucks too, because now tonight, once we get unloaded, it's a mad dash to get 640 miles away by 10 o'clock in the morning, which shouldn't be a problem as long as this other place doesn't hold us up. And actually, I'm not too worried about it, because where we're going, they only get like a half a pallet, like 40 boxes. So I've had this happen with them before, where we just had to call them and say, hey, we're going to be a little bit late, and they're just, well, whatever, as long as you show up today before the end of the day, there's no fees. So do you have anything to say? I've been doing all the talking.
Nope, it's all good.
Okay, so yeah, get your wives or your husbands, if you're a female and have a husband at home, get your significant other out in the truck with you. I think it's really good. It's, like I say, it's a great relationship builder, and it really, like I said, for those whose spouses have never actually been out here to see what you do, the traffic that you deal with, the DOT, the shippers and receivers, how ridiculous some of their stuff can be. Like I said, she's already got experience with that. Of course, we're talking, you know, what, 24 years ago, things were considerably different then than they are now. You know, the check-in processes, the not dealing with people, the having to use a lumper everywhere you go, things like that. And she's rode with me a couple times in the past, other little short trips, but this is the first time she's been in the truck with me this long for, man, well, probably 20 years, over 20 years. Yeah. So, but it's good. It's good for us. Fortunately, our dog that we have with us, come here, Lily, come here, come up here, come on, come here, come say hi. This is Lily. She is officially the team traveling truck dog. She won't be with me on my own, because I really don't have the patience, but she's actually really good. She's one of the only dogs I've ever had in a truck with me that when you stop, she gets out, she pees, and then she's like, all right, let's go. She doesn't want to dilly-dally and sniff every odd smell on the ground like most dogs do. So, and she doesn't take up a lot of space. So the only problem with her is she's a low rider, so her belly drags in everything that's on the ground. So that part kind of sucks. But anyway, guys, appreciate you. Thank you so much again for supporting my channel. Those of you that are, if you do like what you see and hear, hit that like and subscribe button. Share these videos if you would. Let's grow this channel a little bit. And be safe out there, and we'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.